You recording?
Yep.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hood Finance. If you're here watching Hood Finance, that means you want to make some money. You broke motherfuckers, and I'm going to teach you how. So over here, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make money work for even more money while doing absolutely nothing. I checked my account before and after. I beat my meat, and I made $40 by the time I busted a nut. Now, I would have made a lot more money if I lasted more than 2 minutes, but that's besides the point. Okay, so over here, let's talk about the different types of investments. You can be investing in a lot of different things to be making money. You can be investing in the stock market, the bond market, real estate, even my rap career. Okay, so let's talk about the stock market. The stock market's my favorite type of investments right now because that is the easiest that you... Okay, so let's try this one more time. What the stock market is, it's an exchange where you could buy and sell stock shares. And then what a stock share is a share of a company. And when you buy a share of a company, you're an owner and a shareholder of that company. And right now in 2020, with the stock market collapse, this is a perfect time to get started in the stock market because basically there was a gigantic collapse in stock prices. So any highly profitable company that's bound to be successful in the long-term future, they have cheap stock prices. And when you buy something for a cheap stock price, it basically means it's a discounted sale, right? So if you're buying a company that's usually worth $100 a share, and after this whole 2020 stock market collapse, it's worth $40 a share, the stock market's definitely supposed to correct itself in the future, right? Especially if it's a nice, profitable, good company, it's gonna come back. So what you're doing right now is you're investing your money buying something that's basically on sale. It's $40 in hopes that it goes back up to the all-time high of $100. That's a lot of money that you could be making right now if you get started ASAP before the market's already starting to go up and start correcting itself. Okay, look, an example of this is like a broke-ass bitch waiting 7 months to get a $200 bag for a 10% discount. You broke bitches know exactly who you are, and this is exactly what's kind of happening. You know, you're waiting, boom, everything's on sale. You're getting everything. And shit, yeah, if you start investing your money right now into the stock market, you're bound to make a nice return on your investment in the future. And I promise you, the sooner you start, the more you're going to thank yourself in the future for making all this money while doing absolutely nothing. Maybe a few clicks on the computer or on your phone. And that's it. You're just going to be making money work for itself just like that. It's better than fucking putting your money in a savings account. Dang. And listen, you don't even need too much money to start investing. I mean investing, okay?
Kareem!
Yo, shut up! That's my stepsister. Okay, so you don't need that much money to start investing. That's a common misconception. All you need is like what, maybe 20,000 to start? Ha! Just kidding. I say an ideal amount of money to start investing and to see like proper returns already would be $1,000. Cause everybody has $1,000 laying around. Unless you don't. If you're broke. So when it comes to how much money you want to start with, if you don't have $1,000, there's lots of innovative, creative ways that you can make this capital. You can sell your ass 20 times for $50 a pop. It won't take too long to make that much money as long as your ass is... If not, I'll be your first customer. Okay, so let's say you just came back from selling your ass 20 times. You just made $1,000. Congratulations. You're a whore. But you're a whore with $1,000 and probably an STD, but you have $1,000. Okay, so now that you have the capital to start, next you're gonna have to find a brokerage. And what a brokerage is it's a fucking... Come on. How should I explain brokerage?
A brokerage is a platform which you use to buy and sell stocks.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Record?
I was recording.
Oh. So let's all say thank you to the cameraman for explaining what the brokerage is for me. I knew what it was. I was gonna say what it was, but shit. Whew. Okay. Okay, so now that we know what a brokerage is, where to find one? Okay, so in Canada, we have Questrade. You can use any commercial bank, TD, RBC, CIBC, uh, shit, anything else. In Canada, you can also use Wealthsimple. Wealthsimple is really good because it's zero commission, and what a commission is, it's the fee that any brokerage will fucking charge you for buying and selling a stock, right? So you buy a stock of Apple, you get charged like what, $5 commission. Wealthsimple doesn't have that out of all the other ones that I mentioned. So that's a really good one for Canadians, and for Americans, Robinhood's probably the coolest brokerage. Okay, so now that you found a brokerage, you're gonna need to make an account, and what you can either make is you can make a TFSA account, which means tax-free savings account, or a margin account. And a margin account is basically an account that lets you control more money than you even have, right? And a TFSA account is good because you don't get taxed on it, right? But there's a certain contribution limit that you could put into it. I think it's $6,000 up, like in 2020, as of 2020. And a margin account, you can put whatever the fuck you want and fucking use some money that you don't even have, right? So you put $1,000 in it, you can control like what, $3,000, and well, it depends on which kind of brokerage you use. Depends how much fucking margin they let you use, but I like margin because I'm a greedy motherfucker. Okay, so once you finish this process and you're making an account, you're gonna have to be waiting a couple business days, like what, 2-3 business days for your account to finish processing. Okay, in that time, I'm gonna drop another video showing some resources, some books, some learning utilities.
Those are words.
Okay, cool. Some learning utilities that you can use to help yourself prosper and learn as much as you can about financing and investing before you start getting your feet wet into the shit. Okay, so yeah, as my civil duty, I vow to help everybody make some fucking money. Okay, the way that we're doing this over here in Hood Finance, we're taking all the professionalism out of this shit. For years, people are accustomed to sit in front of a teacher and just fucking learn some boring shit. But no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make all you broke motherfuckers rich as shit, so I can feel obligated to take a cut when you get rich. But yeah, that's enough for today. I'm gonna make another video showing you some fucking books and shit, and some resources for you to learn, but that's about as fucking useful as I could be for now. So